Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while. I haven't even recorded a video since forever ago. I think last summer. Right now it is currently March. I just wanted to go ahead and do a quick test stream because I have gotten a new PC and I just want to test it out, see how things go. Currently, I'm in a college dorm, so I'm not expecting the best, but we'll have to wait and see. You guys will notice that there are tons of noises that happen. We'll go ahead and, we'll listen and we will find out how it goes. But let's jump into this. I just wanted to play Minecraft because, pretty classic stuff. I haven't been recording for a good reason. Sorry about that. I had to take a drink. I forgot to do that. But the reason I haven't been recording is mainly because my old PC kind of like freaking died. If you guys ever watched my Minecraft content, you really know that it wasn't the best for this game. And whenever, oh, and also, forgot to say this, if the audio's off or anything, I will totally check afterwards. We're just doing a little test stream to see how it goes. Currently, my computer's fan is going off the wall, so that may pick up. I'll fix that in a later video, though. But, I don't know. I just wanted to record again, because I really missed it, honestly. I got to my college, and my computer kept blue screening, and I was like, what is this? I need to record Minecraft. So, honestly, it was like a good 9 months before I got it fixed, which is ridiculous. I actually didn't get it fixed. I got a new PC, as you guys heard. But it was kind of funny. I got here and I was ready to, record every now and then. I wasn't expecting to do it that much, but I really didn't do it ever. And with the passage of my old PC and how it freaking died, I don't have any of my old games, any of that. So any of my Let's Plays that I was doing at the time are basically done, which is very sad. The ones I currently had going on, sorry, I gotta turn off auto jump. The ones I had going on once my computer died was I was doing Pokemon Emerald and Fire Emblem and Metroid Fusion, and all of those I will miss dearly. Those were so much fun to Let's Play, man. Like there was a time where I was literally recording like, what was it? Probably like 10 videos a day for like a straight week just because I was so excited. And as you guys saw, my videos kind of like dripped off at the end. I really wasn't exactly caring about it though. I kind of just like, I don't know, with recording and me, mainly recording, because right now I'm doing streaming, which I'll talk about later. But mainly with recording, I really have to record it and then upload the raw footage. And I'm definitely a raw footage type of guy. I do not like editing whatsoever. So with streaming, which is what I'm doing right now, the video immediately goes. And I love it because it's one of those things, like if something terrible happens, like any of my sweet mates come by and scream in the hallway, I could just be like, oops, I'm streaming, that happens. And that is amazing. But it will be awkward if you hear anyone screaming, hey Spencer, what are you doing in there? And I'll be like, get out, get out. But I haven't really seen any Let's Play channels who kind of just stream all their videos. So we'll have to wait and see about that. Currently, I did lose all my ROMs, which I'm very sad about. I had a huge collection. Currently, I was testing out this computer to see what it could do, and I downloaded GameCube ROMs, and I could run GameCube ROMs on my old PC, but really it was kind of rough. I know with Dolphin, even though Dolphin's like one of my favorite emulators of all time, there are some rough patches with emulating GameCube and Wii. If you don't have the right settings, it is a complete crapshoot to see what you can do. But currently I have had a huge amount of trouble with settings, mainly because instead of just playing the games natively, I want to upscale them and use widescreen for GameCube games, which is not going too amazingly at the moment. I only spent like maybe an hour testing it out, and it didn't go amazingly, but it could have gone way worse, that's for sure. But I tested that. I know for sure I can run any other emulator flawlessly, so that's really good to know. But I just wanted to test out Dolphin, because with my old PC, Dolphin wasn't the greatest. There was slowdown every now and then. It's kind of weird though, because on my old PC I did play through the Subspace Emissary completely, because I didn't do that for like, I don't know, how long was it? Probably at least like 5 years. I hadn't played through the Subspace Emissary, and I really wanted to. So I decided I would do it on Dolphin, and you can cook with wool? What the heck? I didn't mean to click that, I meant to click the wood. But I did play the Subspace Emissary, and that went pretty well. Like, I don't remember any specific lag, and that has some somewhat high quality videos, especially for the Wii. Like, the Subspace Emissary has so much content, and it was crazy. I also did play New Super Mario Bros. Wii, mainly because I really wanted to play a New Super Mario Bros. Game again, because at the time I didn't have a Wii U. I didn't have that whatsoever. So I really wanted to play New Super Mario Bros. I had the first and second one on DS and 3DS, but those I wanted to play like a console one. So I played Wii, and it went pretty well. It was kind of funny though. I used an emulated Wiimote on a PS4 controller, which was hilarious because you can't shake it. Well, you probably can actually, but you can't do that through Dolphin, that's for sure. But whenever I emulated the Wiimote, it worked perfectly, and there were like so many times I was trying to beat the system, but there was one level where you have to be on the platform, and to move it you had to move your Wiimote. It was in World 8. I got pretty far. I don't know, I was doing like a New Super Mario Bros. Wii without shaking the Wii remote challenge without even thinking. But I did do that, and those two games worked flawlessly. At the time, I didn't have a Wiimote either, and eventually when I did get a Wiimote, I didn't exactly know how to do IR. I'm really bad at emulation for the most part. I think the more modern the console gets, the less I know, which is like a very basic way of saying I suck. But I really didn't know exactly what I was doing. Still don't, obviously, with like I have a pretty good graphics card now, and I have a lot of CPU, and running Dolphin games correctly is just not going well. Like on the side, if you guys ever see, there's this place that says like the state of the video, or the ROM, sorry. And with the state of the ROM, it says like what you have to do. And I booted up Sunshine, and it was the worst emulation I've ever seen. Of course, I had it upscaled, widescreen, everything. It was awful. Like, the sides where it was supposed to be widescreen, like, stretched the image, and everything was so blurry. And I looked at the like, state of the ROM thing. It had 4 out of 5 stars, but it still had, like, 8 things you had to change, so I was really confused. I don't really mind the blurry textures, like, the way I tested it was I watched the Twilight Princess intro like a billion times, which like I wasn't complaining, but once I got everything set, or at least what I thought was set, whenever I watched the Twilight Princess intro, there was a moment where there were 2 links and like everything was blurry. The widescreen worked perfectly though, which I was very happy with. Wind Waker also worked pretty well. The only thing that really got on my nerves, it wasn't really, whoa, what did I call Twilight Princess? Oh, it wasn't really blurry, and it didn't multiply the textures, but there was a lot of popping with models, and I played it up until you get on the boat with Tetra, which is like 15 minutes into the game, and I was like, I'm gonna put this down. Especially, I know people really compare emulation to Nintendo's offerings, but I played Wind Waker HD a billion times, and like, it is really good. And I don't know why. I think it was the beginning part, so it probably wasn't a big deal. But playing it on GameCube, like without the enhanced graphics, I was like, what the heck? It's weird seeing like a game that's supposed to be in 640, you put it up to 1080, and you see, or wait, 540, right? Yeah, I think it's 540, but you put it up to 1080p, and like there's a version out there where the graphics are much, much, much better, and you just compare the two, and you just see like it looks weird. It looks like a weird amalgamation between the two. And but Wind Waker was pretty good. I'm making it sound awful. It was pretty good. It's just once you see the enhanced graphics that Nintendo eventually came out with, you just realize, oh no. You just realize the shortcomings of the GameCube game. Even though the GameCube game, I think, still looks amazing. And in some ways, I do think the original looks better than the HD. As in, like, because I'm really into, like, retro games. And sometimes I think when retro games are put into HD, it just looks bad. But Wind Waker is an example of an amazing HD port. Amazing. Remaster, remake, port, whatever you want to call it. But, I think that testing that was really good. I also tested Luigi's Mansion, which was pretty alright, but I think it did have some pop-in textures and blurriness, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I wonder how good it's gonna pick up. Yeah, welcome to my college dorm where there's background noise. I'll totally be down to stream, like, late at night. And with streaming, obviously, I'm not expecting like an audience at all. I'd kind of just be like, let's playing games, and it immediately goes to my channel, which I think is really cool. That's not the only reason I'm really planning on streaming. I kind of just like the convenience factor. Oh, crap. Like, I like the convenience factor of if I have fans, if anyone subscribes to me comes on, I'll have one viewer, and that'll be pretty cool. And I really don't want to blow up on YouTube, honestly. I kind of just want this to be a side project. Like, I don't know. Whenever I talk about my YouTube channel, it's just something that I do. Like, I spend a lot of time playing video games. Why not publish that and have records? Like, I'm really proud of my Let's Plays, honestly. I know they aren't anything special, but I have one Fire Emblem video that has, like, 57 views, I think it is. And I was watching it the other day, and I just kind of lost track of time. Like, I hate to pat myself on the back, but whenever I was watching that, I just kept watching, and I watched, like, half of it before I realized, wait, why am I watching this? I think Let's Plays are a lot of fun, which is weird, because, I was never really the biggest Let's Play watcher. Like, I never watched any modern Let's Players, like, you know, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie. I never watched any of them. I never watched the, like, old school ones, like, mainly Pokemon people. Like, Munching Orange, Chugger Conroy, Purple Rodri, any of them. I never really watched them. I remember watching specific moments, though. Like, whenever I was younger, and before I knew about, like, Googling an answer to anything, I'd always look in either my Pokemon strategy guide or a video on YouTube. Those two worked pretty well. And it's kind of funny, looking back. Like, dang, I really bought those books for no reason. Did I make 2 crafting tables like an idiot? I think I did. Oh, whatever. I'll just be an idiot. But, I've been thinking about new Let's Plays on the channel. Like, I don't know, like, I've recently started playing GTA 5 on my PC because, like, 4 years ago, I don't know why, but I got really into buying stuff on Steam, and I had, like, not a good computer, so I don't know why I got really into it, but, I bought a lot of stuff during sales. I got really good deals. But I got a big backlog of games. Like the ones I used to play were like Five Nights at Freddy's, Surgeon Simulator, Shell Shock Live, ones that like you could run on anything. Even Rocket League, and Rocket League is a pretty intense game. I think I turned down the settings. But I also bought like GTA. That's mainly the only AAA I really bought, which is weird. I think I'd buy more. But I actually I actually don't know why I didn't buy more. That kind of boggles my mind. I thought like I played it and saw it was awful and I was like, ah, whatever. But in GTA 4 I put in 30 hours, GTA 5 I put in 50. And I was like, what? Like that's a thing? But I I thought it was kind of funny. Like I used to play this a lot, but I don't even know. I really want to do a string of Pokemon Let's Plays, just like starting from the beginning all the way to the end. That would be so much fun. Like I've never emulated 3DS. I really haven't. I barely emulated DS correctly. I think emulating DS is freaking hard. Not talking about like, not talking about the actual emulation. I'm talking about like playing with an emulator mainly. I've never played with a 3DS emulator. Playing with a DS emulator is not my favorite thing in the world. Especially things where it's like, where it's really forced. Like I don't think Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks would be awful on an emulator. I know it wouldn't be the best thing in the world. I know 3DS it wasn't that good, but I think on an DS, sorry, but I think on an emulator it would be a lot better. Honestly, because you have a lot more freedom. Like you're not really holding a shell, which is something that I think people realize about emulation in general. You know, with handhelds, you're not holding that, so you have a lot more freedom. Like instead of one finger, you have five, which I think is really cool. That's something that I've also noticed about PC games in general. Like I was never really the biggest PC player. I used to play I used to use Steam and stuff. Oh, okay. I used to use Steam mainly as getting M-rated games because my mom wouldn't let me, which I'm glad she didn't, because GTA 5 is amazing whenever you experience it for the first time, but whenever you experience it for the first time as an adult, you get everything. And like there's parts that are cringy, parts that's funny, not just stuff that you don't get. And I think that's really cool. I'm glad I have tons of memories of Nintendo games from when I was younger, because now whenever I play some of them, I just can't really get into it like I used to. Especially Pokemon. Like Pokemon now, I love it, but with the main story, I'm just like, come on. Like, oh, I think Pokemon game stories are outstanding. And I know that's weird. I like simplistic stories every now and then, okay? I like them. But whenever I was younger, I used to really get into them. Like, whenever I was playing Pokemon Black as a kid, I remember the first thing I did whenever I saw all the gym leaders line up towards the end with Getsis and N. Whenever I saw them line up, I just put my hand over my mouth like, no way. And I think that back then, the games used to be so magical. They still are though. Like, I don't think. Here's the thing. I got Sword, and I played it for like an hour, and I wasn't into it. That was whenever it came out. I was just like, yeah, you know, this game sucks. Everyone was right. Defund Game Freak, you know, whatever. But oh, there's a mob spawner. Nice. I haven't been talking about the game at all. I love this. But whenever I got to my college dorm, I started playing a lot more Switch games. Ooh, diamonds. Which I think is really cool. I didn't have more diamonds. You're kidding me. I had, I played my Switch games a lot, obviously, but I've put in some good hours since I've been here. Like, for example, Pokemon Sword, I had 1 hour for a year, and I, like, didn't want to go back to it. But I just picked it up one day, and I thought it was really fun. And then now I have 80 hours with all the DLC, which I still don't have the Pokédex filled up, and I still haven't beat Crown Tundra, which is my biggest flaw as a human being. But I think it's dope. I think Pokemon Sword and Shield is really cool. Could I play the main story again? I don't know, probably, but I probably would complain a lot more because I know that people complain about the story, and yeah, it's bad. It's bad at times. Sword and Shield, it can be really bad, but I don't know. Like, I had a lot of fun with the game. It felt like I was breaking it a lot, though. I don't think it was, like, Nintendo's intention to make me have that much fun with the game. But what I mean is, obviously, the wild areas were kind of broken. They were kind of messed up. And it's not like a deal breaker. Like, I had fun with it. Don't get me wrong. I probably clocked in 30 hours in the game before I even beat the second gym leader. Like, it was insane. I just got lost in the wild area, which I know it's not the best thing in the world, but like, come on, guys. But whenever I got into the wild area, I just realized like the candies were broken, and I actually didn't really know about obedience levels fully until I was older. So like whenever Sun and Moon came out, I knew, but when X and Y came out, I probably didn't know. I thought it was just Pokemon in general, but it's Pokemon that's traded to you, which I think is kind of ridiculous. I mean, okay. Let me take that back. I I really like how Pokemon traded to you can't disobey, and I think it's kind of busted that your Pokemon can be power leveled, but you have that option, so there we go. I would never do it, but I'm glad people whose brothers lie to them in Johto and say that Joey won't leave until you have a Feraligatr. I'm glad they can be happy. That wasn't my story, by the way. That was a story I heard from a YouTuber. I forget who. But I think that, yeah, I think Gen 8 is really good. The DLCs are pretty alright, I'll be honest. I mean, it's like, with DLCs in general, it's just like, it's a lot more content, but I'm also like, come on. You couldn't have put that in the game? Come on. And, like, certain DLCs, like, for example, Breath of the Wild, I understand Breath of the Wild's DLC perfectly. I think that locking that behind a paywall is really cool, you know? Not like a yeah, keep doing that, but just like it's understandable because the base game is so big. Sword and Shield, once you're done, you can complete the Pokédex. I didn't do the DLC till I completed the Pokédex, and caught every Pokemon I could. As I said, I didn't complete the Pokédex, which still haunts me to this day. But it wasn't awful. The DLCs were pretty cool, I would say. I definitely got into Isle of Armor more than Crown Tundra. That's just me though. Like I'm a Poke expert, as the kids say. So nah. Whenever I saw the legendaries, I thought it was kind of weird. Mainly because in a generation you try and wrap it up and give every Pokemon that can possibly be caught, minus a few maybe. Like for example, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, of course the best Pokemon games of all time. They did it perfectly. Auraz did it kind of like shakily. Ultra Sun and Moon just kind of felt like here's a bunch of legendaries. And those last two games, I mean, they did it, but Sword and Shield did it so early. I was kind of worried to see what they'd follow that up with. But Diamond and Pearl remakes, I don't know exactly what what they'll do to make them super special, like Auraz were, but who knows. I'm hyped for those games, by the way. There hasn't been a time in, I think, my entire life, to be honest, where I've looked at a game and I've just been like, I need it. But Diamond and Pearl remakes, I want it so bad. Like, games coming out. New Pokemon Snap. I'm going to buy that. I'm not super thrilled to to wait for it, though. Like, I'm not like, give me the game now. I'm just like, whatever. When it comes out, it comes out. Which, by the way, I think I will be very not into that game. Which makes me think that maybe I should play through Snap before I do that. I'm not too sure though. I don't. Okay, I want to like be familiar with the mechanics, but I don't want to be completely out of Pokemon Snap. You know what I mean? I never played the original fully. On my Wii, I think I got the Virtual Console of it, which is kind of funny. But I did play a little bit of it on emulator once I got it, but I was never really inclined to beat it. Like, I think the stadium games freaking suck, and I played those a lot. So look at me now with my N64 Pokemon games. But I'm excited for that. Uh, freaking Mario Golf. I mean, cool. I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not like gimme it now. And Skyward Sword HD, probably the closest to gimme it now, and I'm not thinking that at the moment, which is weird. I just want the Diamond and Pearl remix a lot right now. I don't know why. I'm excited for it though. Probably like, I don't think it's been announced, but probably around November. Yeah, that's a while from now. Jeez, bro. 8 months. Ew. It's gonna be almost 2022. Also, with Legends Arceus, I'll be honest. I know it's what everyone wanted, but it feels kind of weird to me to do 2 Sinnoh games in like a few months. I think I'll love it though. I think I'll really like it, but it's just kind of weird. Like, you'd expect that for Sword and Shield, and now they have this extra game. I think it's cool though. I think it's really cool. I think the Pokemon Anniversary Showcase was flawless, honestly. But Legends, I'm not sure what to expect from it. I mean, it's a new game, so I'll have really no clue what to expect from it. But we'll have to wait and see, honestly. I bet I'm gonna play it to death though. Like, on Switch, the game I played the most is Pokemon Sword, which is 80 hours, which is kind of crazy, cause like I'm the big Nintendo boy. I was actually thinking about this the other day. Really with the Switch, I've been playing it a lot this year because it's the only console I brought to college. At the beginning of the year, I brought a PS4 and Wii U as well, just in case I would like explode. And I played them like, I played the PS4 no times, which is funny. Mainly because there's like 2 different Wi-Fi's here, and the one that the PS4 could connect to sucks. Like, the one I'm on right now is the one that it couldn't connect to, and it's pretty alright. I see I haven't dropped a frame. I think that's a good sign, but we'll have to wait and see when it's peak hours of the day, though. We'll have to see. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Switch. Yeah, I never really played the Wii U and PS4. I mean, like, it was a bunch of old games that I had, but I was like, you know, we'll see if I want to play. Like, the most I played on the Wii U was Mario Kart 8 instead of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't know why. I just love Mario Kart 8, and mainly because I had everything unlocked on the Wii U. But with the Switch, I like, for as hyped as I've been about it, I've like barely played it in the 4 years that it's been out, honestly, and it kind of gets me bummed every now and then. Like, luckily this year I have been playing it a lot more, but all of that will change once I get my PS5. I've kind of, like, I fall out of, I want to call it PS5/Xbox, because, like, it's the same thing, but PS5's better because of the exclusives. Like, whenever I had my PS3 at the beginning, when I was, like, 7, I was addicted to it. I thought it was so cool. Then I didn't really play it that much, and I had a Wii before a PS3, I think. Honestly, I freaking forget. I think I had a Wii first, but it usually flip-flops. Like, I go Sony, Nintendo, Sony, Nintendo. So after the PS3, like, I had it for a while, which is weird. I think I played a lot of Wii and a lot of PS3 for, like, a time. Then the Wii U came out, I was addicted to it. Then the PS4 came out, I was addicted to it, and kind of the Wii U was kind of ignored. Then, then I got out of the PS4 once I got a Switch. Then I think I really got into the PS4 for a little bit. Like a few months, I was playing it nonstop. Like I didn't touch my Switch, and it kind of sucks because now I have to like play catch up with all the games. I want to be a video game collector, but like I'm in college, obviously it's kind of hard. At the moment, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 Switch games, and 3 of them are borrowed, and 1 of them is being borrowed from me. 2 of them are. So that means I have 18, which is not too bad. But I still have a lot of games I want to pick up. Like ARMS, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like all the Wii U ports that I didn't get because I have this on the Wii U. Who the frick cares? And now I want them for some reason. And then there's also what else? I just got Age of Calamity today actually. I was gonna play it, but I wanted to do this and talk to Jay for a little bit. But I did get Age of Calamity today, and I think it's a really cool game. I definitely blew my Dynasty Warriors load on Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. That game, I think that may be my most played game on the Wii U, I'll be honest, which is kind of sad. But Age of Calamity, I was hyped for it whenever it came out, but I hadn't, okay, don't flame me, guys, but all my viewers. I joke around about having no viewers. If you're watching this, thank you. You're cool. I'm mainly just making this to get back into the groove and test my new computer, which, by the way, right now it's working flawlessly. Other than my audio, everything is set. Like, I haven't dropped any frames. The video's looking pretty alright, I think. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking kind of bright compared to my screen, which is weird. I'll probably have to fix that. I don't know if that's my recording software or my Gamma, but yeah, it is looking a little bright. We'll wait and see what we're doing with that in a little bit. But oh yeah. Breath of the Wild, I didn't beat it until like last week, which is funny. Breath of the Wild is a game that if you are out of it for a bit, it's really hard to get back into, which is like every Zelda game. I think Breath of the Wild is the least offender, yes, of that trope. But I think whenever I wouldn't play Breath of the Wild, I'd be like, I really don't want to play. And I restarted at the beginning of this year. I restarted my game after restarting it like I think 4 other times. I don't know why, I just kept wanting to restart. It's like I'd want to play it, but then I'd be like, I want to restart it if I'm going to play it. And then there would be times where I'm like, well, I have to restart it, so I don't really want to play it. It was a big paradox. But I beat The Last Divine Beast a few weeks ago, beat it last week. Immediately after I beat it, I bought it on Wii U, mainly because I have a pretty good Wii U collection. I had all my base games, and then I got into collecting at like a pretty good time for the Wii U. I wouldn't call myself a video game collector until last year, and I'm really enjoying it, honestly. Like, the amount of games I've gotten in 1 year is kind of ridiculous. I started beefing up my PS4 collection, honestly, before I started, like, focusing on collecting. I bought a lot of games that I missed out on. There's still a lot that I missed out on, though, like God of War, Horizon. There's a lot more, but I had tons of games that I used to play. Like, I used to be the biggest Uncharted fan. Like, me and my next door neighbor, shout out to Isaiah if you're watching this, but we used to record Uncharted videos, and it was so much fun. But Uncharted 3 specifically, we used to do a lot of glitches, which was really fun. And every now and then we'd record like a team deathmatch game, and that was really my first like online video game experience, which is weird to say. I don't think I ever dabbled into Mario Kart Wii. Smash for Brawl, I had, or Smash, Smash for Brawl. I was trying to say for Wii U there, I guess. But Smash Brawl, I remember I specifically, like, forgot that there was an online, because it never works for me. I don't know why. I think my Wii straight up was having trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi. It could have been the fact that we had bad Wi-Fi or something, but I remember, yeah, Uncharted 3 was really my first online game. So whenever I got my PS4, one of the first games I got was Uncharted Drake in the Nathan Drake collection once it came out. I was so excited for that. I never actually beat any of the campaigns before that. Honestly, I got far into all of them. Mainly the third one, obviously, because that was one I was playing all the time. But I was really hyped for Uncharted 4 to come out, and whenever it came out, I was like, oh yeah. But I think that's really the first time I really fell in love with a video game franchise. Which, like, Uncharted isn't the best at all. Naughty Dog's amazing. I love their work. I don't like The Last of Us in general, I'll be honest. That's kind of a blanket statement, though. I'll get into why I don't like The Last of Us some other time. But I don't think Uncharted's the best game ever, but it really did get me into video games, to be honest. I don't know exactly what made me pick it up. It may have been Isaiah. I remember I got the first two, I think before the third one came out. I think it came out in like 2011, right? Yeah, I would have had it before that. That's crazy to think about. But that was a lot of fun. Playing Uncharted with everyone, that was a blast. Plus at the time I was like 9, 10. So I bet I was toxic. Who knows? But I never played COD or Halo at all, because I didn't have an Xbox, and my mom was like, no M-rated games, which of course I agree with now. I think that's a pretty fair statement. Some M-rated games are, they're the worst. Especially GTA, like I said. But I really like PlayStation, even though I really go on PlayStation droughts. Right now I'm probably in one of the biggest ones. Like I just use my PS4 for YouTube, honestly. Whenever I want to listen to YouTube with headphones, it's mainly what I use it for, which is sad. But I forget if I mentioned, but I did start collecting for the Xbox 360, just because I wanted a 7th gen console that wasn't the Wii, because I already had a collection for that. My Wii collection is sad. Like, oh my, I had no games for the Wii. I had no shovelware. I had only good games, but like, I think when I was younger, I had like 10 Wii games in total, which like casual much, but yeah, I wanted to collect for the PS3, but I didn't want to. It was weird. Like, I wanted to play a Halo game just to say I did, and I wanted to collect for the PS3, so I just got a 360, which honestly, in retrospect, I think it was a good idea. But that PS3 collection, just rebuilding my old games, oh man, that would be so much fun. Like buying Skylanders again and acting like I knew what I was doing. Yes, dude. But that's what I chose, and I'm really glad I chose it. The only thing that kind of sucks is I don't have online, and it's not free. I know you see tons of videos about PS3 online in 2021 and how it's kind of popping, but I don't know, man. I think that's really cool how that works. How people are still playing it, but it's not for me, that's for sure. I just realized I got diamonds. Gee, I haven't been paying attention at all. But so far my Switch collection is pretty good. I think the only games that I'm missing, probably in total, is around like 10 games. If I kept the ones that I'm borrowing right now, which, like, fingers crossed. I really think I'm only missing, like, at most 10 games, probably, which is really good. I would love to get all the games I needed to. At the moment, I'm getting like 2 Switch games a month, which I think is kind of ridiculous. That's a lot. But at the moment, I just have I have a good handful of cash. Like I didn't spend my birthday money or Christmas money. So like I was kind of stacked. I was like, "Ooh, I could buy Switch games." But I think I'm satisfied with my collection now. Like if I was told to stop right now, I'd be like, "Okay, that's cool." I do think it's weird. Like I don't know if I have enough games you can play forever like Splatoon and Mario Maker, or games that have good stories like Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. I don't think I have like enough of either of those, which I think is just like my crazy brain talking. But that's a pickaxe. Like I was thinking whenever I got Age of Calamity, I was like, that's a game that is kind of both. Like it's stretched out really far if you wanted to, which I'm probably gonna beat the main quest. With Hyrule Warriors, I tried to complete it whenever it was first coming out, but that never happened because that game was long. But I think I got a good chunk in. Like I never got any of the DLC because I never got DLC when I was younger. I remember Mario Kart 8's really tempted me. Same with Smash, obviously. I was really tempted. I don't have Lapis. Okay. I straight up did not get DLC, which I think was a really good practice. Whenever I got a Switch and I saw there was DLC for stuff, I said I shouldn't get DLC. I've gotten not Breath of the Wild, surprisingly. I've gotten Pokemon. That may be it. I'm looking at it right now. So far, none. Other than that. Oh, Smash. Yeah, I did get the Ultimate Fighter passes. Just because, mainly, like, no matter what happens after the Switch, I really think the next console's going to be backwards compatible. That's what I'm praying for, at least. I don't know if you guys have thought of that, but like I know people are talking like whatever comes after the Switch will be the Switch, basically. But I really hope, and I hope it'll be backwards compatible, because I want Smash Ultimate, no matter what happens afterward. Like, of course you've heard talks about people saying, like, well, it's going to happen after Ultimate. I don't think much good is going to happen after Ultimate. So I bought the Fighter Pass just because I was like, let me enjoy it at the moment. And then once there's a new game, I'll worry about that later. Which, like, I think DLC is a really good option. Like, there's a lot of purchases like that. Like, with a Pro Controller, I could have bought another game, but it really enhances everything else. With Smash Ultimate, it's such a good game. I just wanted more of it, man. And, like, I bought the first pack whenever Banjo was announced, because I was like, of course, I love Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my god, I should let's play that game. I've mainly fell in love with Banjo-Kazooie over emulators, obviously. But whenever I got my 360, I got a $50 Xbox card from one of my friends because they heard I got a 360, and I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. I'm not the biggest digital purchase type of guy, but whenever I saw the arcade and how much they had on there, I was like, I want some of this. But one of my friends just gave me that without asking, and I was like, oh, of course I'll take it. Like, what a good friend. But I did play it and complete it, which was not complete it. I finished it. Completing Banjo-Kazooie would be a dream, but I think I just finished it. I don't know. Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. My mind's not working right now, sorry guys. I also got Sonic, and I got Castle Crashers, because that used to be a big game I played on the PS3. Used to play that so much. Like Isaiah and I would grind out that game. We used to like try to speedrun it. That's how intense we were. But I got that, and that was really cool. I'm probably missing a game or two, but who cares? The bundle I got, my Xbox 360 bundle, it was literally $50. I got an S model with the highest internal storage, which was, I think it's 512 gigabytes or something, which is like a ridiculous amount. That's like how much base consoles have now, which, like, don't worry, it is ridiculous still because, oh, what the heck? The fact that 512 is on the 360 is ridiculous, mainly because this gen games they use so much storage, even though it's on a disc, which I don't get at all. I do not get that. The way the Switch does it is just perfect in my eyes. Like, I think the storage for Odyssey is like a few megabytes, so I have no clue why the PS4 can't do that. That's one of my main complaints about the PS4, honestly. Like, I can only have 4 games on it at a time, basically, before the storage becomes really filled. And I know it's good for when you're playing certain games at certain times, and like once you beat a game, you'll never really play it again for like the extent of keeping it on the hard drive. I get that, but with me, I'm a big flip-flopper, so it's kind of annoying. That's something I really didn't like about the PS4 though, and I hope with the PS5 that's fixed. Probably not though. Let's be real. I'm not super eager to get a PS5. I may honestly wait until 2022 or 2023. If they're in stock this year, I'll think about it. But I think I will probably wait until next year, mainly because I want some games to be out. You know, like I know I'm already picking up Miles Morales, and that's probably the only game I'd really buy a PS5 for. Not the biggest Assassin's Creed guy at all. And I mean, I know it can play PS4 games, and that's great and all, but I don't know. I'd love to play Cyberpunk if it actually works, because I know even after the crud that game's gotten over the months, I know it's still like a good game with all the updates that they're planning on doing. I don't think any of them are out, but I could be wrong. Sorry guys, my voice has been like dead this week. I get spring allergies and they're really bad. I still sound slightly congested. I hope you guys can't tell though, but it's been rough this past week. I haven't been able to sleep a lot and it's awful. I definitely think, though, now that I'm thinking about it, streaming content will be so much better, because I used to try and keep the episodes around 20, 30 minutes, whichever one I felt for the series. And that's great and all, but you can really just bang them out with this, you know? And it obviously won't keep up any storage space. I won't have to upload them, because unedited Let's Plays are basically like what my jam. I know it's not super popular, especially nowadays. Like, nowadays doing unedited Let's Plays, that's a really hard word for me to say every time. Unedited Let's Plays now is, like, impossible, and I get that, but I just like doing it for fun, honestly. I'm not trying to make this a career. Heck no. I think I'm spending money on school and then becoming a YouTuber? Frick no. If my YouTube channel took off, I would not pursue it as a career. Straight up. I know there are a lot of people who have a career and they also are a YouTuber, like Dr. Mike, Ken Jeong, you know, obviously like Will Smith and The Rock, but mainly Dr. Mike, like that style of like, I'm a doctor, but I also do YouTube videos. I think that's really cool, but I would never become a full-time YouTuber. I think the platform is really unstable, and I don't know. I think I'd hate it, because I know people who do video games really hate everything after a while. There are some that are still going, which I think is amazing, but I know I couldn't. I was playing my favorite game of all time, and I got bored after 3 months. Like, dang, dude. I really do want to revive some Let's Plays on the channel. Like, as you guys can see, I did have a Pixelmon Let's Play, and I think that's really cool. That server is long gone. That was 2 years ago. That's like an eternity in video game years. But I'd love to do more Pixelmon. Like, we also had the Red and Blue and Gold and Silver Pixelmon Let's Plays. Don't tell Jay, but I'm gonna spoil something for you guys. We are thinking of doing Ruby and Sapphire real soon, which would be hype, because Gold and Silver, Red and Blue, that was a lot of fun. I'm really hoping that we can get a third person, which is kind of like before my computer broke. I really wanted to get Jasmine on board, because Gold and Silver, she dipped out after like the 3rd episode. And if we can't get her, we'll look for someone else, because I think that playing with 3 people is just a lot more fun in Pixelmon. Mainly because of the starters, like, it kind of just writes itself from there. I'd be cool to do it with just Jay, though. Obviously, we did Gold and Silver together. But, who knows? I think this time Jay is due for a grass type, right? So he'd have Trico. I forgot Trico's name for a second. I was thinking Sceptile. But he'd have Trico, I'd have Torchic, and the third person would have Mudkip. Mudkip's an amazing Pokemon, so whoever wants to get on that, come on. But who knows? Let me talk about Minecraft for a second. Jeez, dude. What am I doing with my life? I've just been kind of playing for fun, if you can't tell. But I don't know what the goal of this of this world is. I've just been chilling. I think we can go back up. Yeah, let's do it. Probably make a chest. That would be smart. Actually, let's get some obsidian. But I've also done other Let's Plays that I think are really fun. Like, let me list some that come to mind. Like, obviously my big 3 from my daily uploads before I got bored and then my computer died. The big 3 were Fire Emblem, Metroid, and Pokemon. If I'm doing any of those, I'm playing different games, because I would love to play Metroid Fusion, but the reason I did that one was because I had a Zero Mission Let's Play that I didn't finish, because I literally think I deleted the save, which is funny. I also did a Super Mario 64 Let's Play. I did 2 episodes of it. I think that game's really fun. Probably not my favorite to Let's Play, though. I think if I'm doing any series, instead of sticking to GBA, I think that's one of the main reasons why I don't want to do the Let's Plays at the moment. I think if I'm sticking to a series, I'd want to do it from the beginning. But if I'm doing Mario, like, playing the first Mario game will be kind of stupid. But we'll wait and see. I'm really excited to do more Let's Plays, though. Like, during the summer, when I get more busy, I may do some recordings. I'm not sure, though. I really do like streaming, though. And, like, now streaming's really easy. I can really do it whatever time I want, whenever I want, wherever I want. It's really cool. But I don't know what I'm gonna Let's Play next, honestly. I really want to stick to old Nintendo games that I can emulate easily instead of big stuff like GTA 5. Like, I'd love to Let's Play GTA 5, but I don't want to start out with that, because if that's what I solidify my channel as, yeah, that would not go well. At the moment, now would be one of those times where, like, most people would make a new channel, but I just want to stick to this one because I like the history behind it. It has some cool stuff. Like, it started out with, like, I started this channel 2 years ago. I do have older channels. I had one that got deleted because of community guidelines or something, I forget, or many copyright strikes, I cannot remember. But it got deleted spring break of 2019. I was a junior at the time, and my entire channel got deleted, and all the cute videos I had. And I had I think I was doing 4 uploads a week. Oh, I remember. I was doing Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And Sunday was a Minecraft. I think this may have changed through time, but I know the time that is most memorable to me. Sunday was a Minecraft Let's Play. Tuesday was a Pokemon Let's Play. Thursday was Minecraft multiplayer, which is just, you know, like playing on a server or anything like that. And then Saturday was a Pokemon Nuzlocke. So I was really tying my hands in that Let's Play because, or in that schedule, because I was really playing only two games, you know. Let me take a screenshot of that. But I think that was really fun to get that channel started, and I wish it was still there. I think that was back when I was using my crappy mic. I had like a $20 mic and it's a really good company, honestly. Like I'd recommend it for anyone who just wants to get a microphone for really cheap. I think it's Neewer or something. I probably butchered that. I forget how it's spelled at all. I completely forget. I think it's like Newer, basically. It's the $20 microphone that you see everywhere, especially on YouTube challenge videos where they're like $20 microphone versus $15,000 microphone, you know, that stuff. But I got one of those, and I started the channel. I didn't think my old PC could record in general. I really underestimated that thing at times, because, you know, whenever I tried to emulate GameCube games and it wouldn't work well, I'd be like, oh, shucks, what happened? But there would be times where I'd be pretty dang impressed. And then after that channel freaking died, I think I made Camper Spencer. I think that was around that time. That would make sense. Yeah? Yeah. Because, towards the end of the channel, I was really getting into my groove of, like, the kind of content I wanted to produce. Crap. But, I was really getting into some modern series. Like, I had Fren SMP on it. I had Practice UHCs, which I used to do a lot at that time. I used to do Practice UHCs all the time. But that was the first time I really, like, recorded one and made it a series. And on Camper Spencer Extras, you can see, which was my second channel that I made for some reason, on my Extras channel, I had the second practice game we did, which was kind of funny, looking back at it. But I can get a dog. Yes. But then I made Camper Spencer, and Camper Spencer's probably my least favorite channel. It had some cool stuff, but it was mainly just Minecraft, I think. I could check it right now, but I kind of want to. Here, I will do this so scuffed. I'll look it up on my phone and read it to you guys. You ready? If you just look up Camper Space Spencer, I'm like the third thing. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I remember this. So I had 4. Here, I could get out of this hole and actually, like, move. On Camper Spencer, I actually take it back. This channel was a lot of fun. I made a lot of Let's Plays on my original channel, and so I'm like doing 2 things at once, so sorry if I mess up. But I did the first 4 gens Let's Plays on my old channel. I actually have I had a huge amount of, like, that first channel videos, and I uploaded some of them. If you go to my playlist, there's one called, like, I think Unlisted Videos, or I think it's like Archives or something. But I had a full, I think I have 2 more hard drives full of old videos. They could be gone, though, because I was messing around with them and may have converted a few. I think all of them are gone. I have a black hard drive, or USB drive, that I think is full of videos, too, but I'll have to wait and see. I pre-recorded so much I used USB drives to store them, which was crazy, may I say. But, I think it was a lot of fun, that channel. Oh man, I missed that. But I did Let's Play. Also, I just realized I don't have headphones in, which is something I'm getting used to because my new computer doesn't have the same jack as the headphones that I have, and I've been trying to do stuff all day, it's really not working. I'm gonna need to buy an adapter. So if you hear game sounds like twice, I'll fix that later. I just realized that. I thought the audio would be kind of alright, but nope. Hopefully it's decent at least. But anyways, I Let's Played the first 4 gens. I had like half the Let's Play ready to go on a hard drive, but the video, or the channel got deleted, which was not fun. And then I started this channel. The first Let's Play I did was Pokemon Black, because that was the next one in line, which I thought was a lot of fun. I'm going to test something. Give me a sec. Okay, so I think you can hear like a faint shadow of the audio on my mic, but I don't think it's bad. I just killed that witch easily. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't think it should be that bad. If it is, I'll fix it, obviously. This is just a test stream. But yeah, I started with Pokemon Black. I picked weird Let's Plays for this channel. The 3 Let's Plays at a time thing started here, but I picked really weird Let's Plays. I did Pokemon Stadium and Super Smash Bros. For 64 and 64 at the same time, which is weird, bro. Like, that is a weird combination. I did a few videos of those, and I kind of got really bored because it was a weird set of Let's Plays, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't think the audio should be that bad. Actually. Then after that, I did Friend SMP, which was something I wanted to start on my old channel, but sadly it got deleted. But I also did Pokemon Showdown videos, which I think were a lot of fun. Those are like the slightest bit edited. Like I had a face cam part at the beginning, and then I'd transition into showing off the team. Then I'd do some battles. Those are probably like the videos that I wouldn't say I'm most proud of, but those are probably the most like presentable videos that I've ever made. They still are kind of whatever. Then I was in another Let's Play, or SMP. That wasn't the Friend SMP. Then I did tons of like experimental videos. And then I ended off with a new Super Mario Bros. DS Let's Play. And I did that like a month before I made this channel. And it was a lot of fun, but I did get bored with it. Getting bored with Let's Plays just sucks. And I definitely won't get bored after like 5 episodes now. Please clip that and and show it to me when I have a 5 episode Let's Play in a few months. That would be great. But as you could see with the Let's Plays I did on this channel, I could have went a lot more. But I was in a recorded UHC round. I was in 2 seasons. And after that, I don't know why. I think I just had Minecraft in the brain, and I was just like, I don't want to record anymore. So then I just let all my videos drip out. And episode 21 of Emerald doesn't even have a thumbnail, so I don't know what happened there. But I do not want to start a new channel because I do like the content on this channel. I think it's pretty alright. There's a lot of tropes that I want to stay. But I do think normal people would start a new channel because people love starting new channels nowadays. But who knows? Who knows if I'd change my mind in an hour and start a new channel? Who knows? Huh. This is some cool terrain. Jeez. If I started a house, it would be over here. Yeah. What I've mainly done for Let's Plays in my life is I'd pick like a system, and this is mainly Let's Plays that never came into fruition because I just like didn't want to commit to it. But I'd pick like a system and pick 3 games that I really loved from it and do all of them. Like you can see on my channel now the GBA ones. I mean, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, and Metroid, 3 of my favorite series. I know I always forget about Metroid. That's because I haven't played Metroid in a while, and there hasn't been a new Metroid game that I've played since Mother M, so leave me alone. It sounded like I said Mother M. I swear I said Other M. I promise. But yeah, please forgive me. If Other M's the only thing on my mind, then you should just cut me some slack. But things will be going well. I felt really motivated to do everything this semester. My freshman year's gone pretty dang well, so I think streaming will be no biggie. And plus, I'm like really flexible this semester, so I can really just stream whenever I want. I'm free every day after 12, which is amazing. I love it. I get up early, then get out of school early. It feels great. But honestly, on some days, it would not be weird for me to stream 3 times a day. Of course, like, not big streams, probably like hour-long streams. But who knows? I'm excited. I'm excited. My voice is starting to hurt, so sorry if I voice crack a little bit. It's not bad, though. It's just little tickles every now and then. We got this. But if any of you are watching this and want to see a Let's Play, go ahead and comment it down below. I know people who will comment something will be completely trolly, so keep that coming too. It helps with the engagement. I appreciate it. Got it. I have a saddle, right? Yeah, I do. Why'd I kill that horse? Alright, this horse is bad. Could be good. Could be alright. Could be alright. Let's test it out. Nope. It was doing some shuffles and I thought that was a good sign, but nope. Shuffles again, get off. Oh, these horses are beautiful. I'd love any of these. Nope. Usually you can tell by the speed that they walk at. I think 1.9 plus really scuffed it though, so we'll have to wait and see. This is alright. Not the best, not the worst. I'll look for other ones though. Oh, my. I like this boy. I like him. Oh yeah. Also, not sure if I'll make this world into a series. I just made this as a little bit of filler during the stream. I was like, what should I play? Then I was like, what? Oh, that's a stupid question. I play Minecraft. That's a stupid question. You wanna help make your entrapment? Oh yeah. Sweet. That should be good. Oh man. I'm mainly doing this to get audio spikes to see how it works. I probably should have been quiet there if I was testing for audio. Alright, I'll be quiet. You guys ready? That should be enough to test with. Sweet. But I'm gonna end the test stream off here at 1 hour. Holy crap, test streams for an hour? Who the heck would do that? I don't know, I was just having fun. I will maybe delete this world, who knows. But thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Peace out, guys.